G'day guys, today I'm going to give you some ideas about how to handle a team with vastly different skill levels at training and in the game. We all end up with teams that everybody's a little bit different, everyone's at a different stage in their journey. So we need to be able to cater to those kids, being the good kids and being the kids that need a little bit more development. So let's talk about training for starters. So at training, we want to try and, if you go by the way I plan a training session, so we plan our 3 drills and we have a game at the end, etc., etc. So we can still do the same 3 drills for everybody. Everybody can still do the same 3 drills. What we want to do is we want to group like ability kids together. So you've got a team of 12, you're going to put your 4 real good fielders together or real good players together, and then your second best group, your third best group, etc., etc. That way you can move them around through the stations and you can cater the stations to the child. So for example, if I'm doing fly balls and I'm teaching fly ball catching, I'll do the same drill with the new kids as I will with the more experienced kids, but instead of using say T-balls for the more experienced kids, because the newer kids might be a bit scared, I'll have little juggling balls that I might use, little soft bean bags, or maybe even wiffle balls that we can use. So they can learn all the same principles that our more advanced kids are learning, but it's toned down and it's made to a more acceptable level so that they're not scared of the ball. So they'll still rip in and they'll still learn just at the same speed as everybody else. On game day, our best approach is to group the skilled kids together as well, particularly when it comes to fielding. So again, obviously we're going to be fair and we're going to give everyone a go everywhere and we're going to rotate the lineup. Everyone's going to have a go at all the positions. So when we do that, we want to try and make sure that we match up, particularly in those key positions, we match up some of the players with the like abilities. So for example, if you've got a kid who's really good at catching and you've got a kid who throws the ball really hard, maybe you put that kid at first base and that kid at pitcher. And when they come through again, it might be time to swap them over. Or if you've got a kid that can't catch the ball very well, and you've also got another kid who's only just learning to throw, so the ball doesn't go very hard at all, they'd be a great match to put together at first base and pitcher. When you play at T-ball, a lot of the action happens between first base, pitcher, second base area. So if you can pair those guys up in those key positions, that way you don't want to put your best thrower on pitcher with your weakest catcher at first base, because that's a recipe for disaster. And the same thing vice versa. You don't want to put your best fielder on first base when you've got one of your beginning people playing. And vice versa, you don't want to put your best player on first base when you've got one of your beginners at pitcher, because it's going to be frustrating for the guy at first base. So we do have templates for this, and we've put something together for the way I put my lineups together. We'll put them down in the comments for you. So regardless of the abilities in your team, you can still be a good, fair coach and you can still give everyone a go. There is a way to make sure everyone's involved and everyone's learning. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you guys have got any tips on how you manage a team with different ability levels within the team, we'd love to hear them. We're all here to learn from each other. So let us know down in the comments and we can have a conversation down there. That's it for today's episode of RBI Australia Inside the Game. Thanks for tuning in. If you picked up something new, make sure to share it with your team or hit replay. We'll be back soon with more tips, drills and insights to help you level up. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, train smart, play hard and keep growing that game.
Gear up at the store where real ball players shop. Reckon Australia is leading the way in custom baseball and softball gloves. Pick your colours, web style, size, and even add your name. Made just how you want it. You can customise leg guards and elbow guards too. Trusted by players, coaches and clubs across the country. Shop custom. Shop online. Start now at reckon.com.au.